Hi, I'm Pete with Zine 101. I'm here with Wally Wallace at 50 Fish, who is the architect of our Insights reporting dashboard. Today, we're going to take you through a tour of each module and what the data can do for your subscriptions. Hey, Wally, how's it going?
It's going great.
All right. So I've loaded up the high-level overview here for our brand publishing company, our demo publisher. And what we'll do is we'll go through each module that you can see on the left-hand side and talk about what kind of data you can pull from it to influence, to make better decisions and to create actions for you to increase your subscriptions. So, Wally, you want to start with this high-level overview?
Absolutely. So it really is about actionable data, and this high-level overview should give you the resources to get an understanding of how your traffic is going, how your subs are going, revenue, email marketing. It's really, if you look at nothing else every single day, it would be this page, just to give you a quick overview of how your business is working from a performance standpoint. So we start off with some website traffic data, and the comparisons here are year over year. So on this page, we're looking at this from an annual perspective, how we are doing versus the same time last year. Mm-hmm. Below that, we actually have a 30-day active users graph, and this has been popular. It just gives us a trend line so that we hope we see things trending upwards as we go. Mm-hmm. We'll dive into some paid sub behavior so we can get a glimpse of, during this time period, how our paid subs are going, our subscription message, and then email marketing. All of these stats will be replicated in more detail with more actionable things tied to them on subsequent pages. But again, this page is a lot of my clients, when we do a review of their data and talk about them during their weekly meetings, it's this page that we look at, and that's pretty much it.
Cool.
To the right, we have our subtotals broken down by attribution. So you can see organic search, email marketing, direct, where these subs are coming from. From a paid standpoint, we have our revenue numbers. And below that, we actually have our sub type numbers. So we have a total sub count, we have a paid sub count, and then we have our free article sub count, which is great. And then if you want to know how's the subscriber base as a whole doing, we're able to pull this in with data from the Insights dashboard from your website. So a really powerful page, a lot of information that hits on what we feel are the real key aspects of your site performance.
This is great. I also want to mention that other than this annual data, most of this, the sub data is shown in a 30-day window, and you can always change the date range. It's one of the things I think is just amazing, is you can choose your custom date range and compare it to a previous date range.
Correct. So, you could look year to date, you could look last quarter, you could look last month, or you can just select dates on the calendar there. And what this is going to do for you is it's going to change the date on the page that you're looking on, but it's also going to change the date for the rest of the report as you're going through. So, if you want to really look at like a last 7-day view, we can do that here. It's great, but we do default this to last 30. I think people, if they're coming in on a daily basis, that gives them a glimpse of what's happening in this 30-day time period.
And that 30-day time period is generally compared to the previous 30-day period?
Correct. So if you're doing whatever the period is, it will compare to the previous period. So if you have last 7,
Mm-hmm.
it's compared to the last 7 in either a year over year or period over period standpoint.
Cool. And I noticed that you have some really neat little green arrows and red arrows here. What do those mean?
Yeah, we like green. Green means it is above the previous period by that percentage. So here, the one you highlighted, our sessions for brand publishing company are 20% larger in this 7-day period than they were in 2020 for that same period.
Oh, cool.
So when we see red numbers, it means it's something you want to look at. It's something to say, well, my revenue is down. Why is that? And we can dive in a little deeper. But the green and red numbers are just a good way to see what's happening.